Hey guys, welcome back to Brobald Wololo. I'm sorry because in this episode I don't use subtitle for this episode, but don't worry, you still can use subtitle from YouTube. Just click on the button below. I'm sorry because there was some problems, technical problems that I had earlier, so I couldn't make subtitle for this episode. I'm so sorry, but next episode I'll make subtitle again. Anyway, in this episode we're going to talk about narrative text. In this case, I'm going to tell you a story about Goldilocks and the three bears. Enough for the nonsense talk, let's proceed to the story. Once upon a time, there were three bears that lived together. They were the big Papa Bear, the middle-sized Mama Bear, and the wee little baby bear. They lived together in a small house in the middle of forest. Inside their house, they had three chairs: the big-sized chair for Papa Bear, the middle-sized chair for Mama Bear, and the wee little chair for Baby Bear. Mama Bear made three porridges. I'm sorry, this is my instant noodle. Mama Bear loved to make porridge, so she usually made three porridges for Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear because they love porridges so much. Mama Bear usually put those porridges on a dining table, and they also had three beds in their bedroom: the big-sized bed for Papa Bear, the middle-sized bed for Mama Bear, and the wee little bed for Baby Bear. Papa Bear's bed was very hard because Papa Bear loved to sleep on very hard bed. Mama Bear's bed was very soft because Mama Bear loved to sleep on a very soft bed. One day, Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear decided to go to the park together. They wanted to go to the park, but they forgot to lock their house. Meanwhile, from the inside of the forest, there was a little girl named Goldilocks. She loved adventure, so on the day she traveled the forest, she explored the forest deeper than usual. So she went far away from her house. When she was playing, she found a very beautiful butterfly. She chased the butterfly around and around, and suddenly the butterfly led her to the small house. It was the three bears' house. Goldilocks felt so curious about this house, so she decided to go inside. She was very surprised because the house looked small outside, but it looked comfortable inside. Goldilocks found three chairs. She decided to sit on one of them. First, she decided to sit on the big-sized chair, but it was too tall for her, and she said,
"This chair is too tall for me."
Then she tried the middle-sized chair, but it didn't comfort her. Lastly, she tried to sit on the small chair. She felt very comfortable on it. But suddenly, she broke the chair's leg. The little Goldilocks was very hungry, and she found the three porridges on the dining table. She decided to eat one of them. First, she tried the big bowl. It was Papa Bear's porridge. She tried it, but it was too hot. Then she tried the middle bowl, the middle-sized bowl. It was for Mama Bear. She tried it, but it was too cold. Lastly, she tried the small bowl. It was for Baby Bear. It tasted so delicious, and Goldilocks ate the whole porridge. And she said,
"I'm full, and now I'm feeling sleepy."
Fortunately, she found a bedroom and she found 3 beds inside it. She wanted to sleep on one of the bed. First, she tried the big bed, but it was too hard for her and too tall for her. Then she tried to sleep on the middle-sized bed, but it was too soft for her. And lastly, she tried to sleep on the small bed. She felt comfortable to sleep on that, and she fell asleep. Meanwhile, in the park, the bear's family had a good time together. They played some games together and did some tricks together. Papa Bear showed them some good acrobatic skills, and Mama Bear and Baby Bear clapped to him because they were very impressed. Then Baby Bear showed them his handstand skill. Papa Bear and Mama Bear felt so proud of him. Time passed so fast as they had fun together, and suddenly it was almost afternoon, so they decided to go back home. After they arrived at their home, they wanted to sit on their chairs. Papa Bear wanted to sit on his chair, and she said,
Someone has been sitting on my chair.
Mama Bear sit on his chair and said the same thing.
Someone has been sitting on my chair.
Baby Bear found his chair broken and said,
Someone has been sitting on my chair and it's broken.
Then they wanted to eat their porridges, but Mama Bear looked at his porridge and said,
Someone has been eating my
Mama
porridge.
Bear said and did the same thing. And Baby Bear looked at his bowl and said,
Someone has been eating my porridge and it's all gone.
and they felt tired, so they went to their bedroom. When Papa Bear looked at his bed, he said,
Someone has been sleeping on my bed.
Mama Bear did and said the same thing. Lastly, when Baby Bear looked at his bed, he said,
Someone has been sleeping on my bed and here she is.
and suddenly Goldilocks woke up and saw Baby Bear, so she pet him. But when she saw Papa Bear and Mama Bear, she was frightened, so she ran away from the house and she promised to never come to the place again. So guys, that was the story of Goldilocks and the 3 bears by my version. If you want to make a story, then you have to make a narrative text. Actually, narrative text is the story itself. I'll give you some tips on how to make a good narrative text. The first one is you have to remember that narrative text uses past tense, so don't get mistaken. And secondly, you have to make the story. You have to make the body of the story and the structure of the story, so it will be simple. The third one is use your imagination. Well, I think that's all I can give to you. And please click like and subscribe, please. And please leave comments if you like my video, and if you don't like, please tell me why, so I can improve my video. Please give me some advice or criticism. I really appreciate that so much. So I think that's all for this episode, and ciao.